My lord, in one writ petition, your lordship was pleased to issue notice, returnable after 4 weeks. My lord, the matter is not posted even after expiry of 4 months, my lord. That is why I'm praying.
Okay,
Tomorrow, my lord,
not tomorrow, next week,
10th. my lord.
next week.
Next week, a date may be given, my lord.
Okay,
14 December.
14th.
My lord, I have also similar prayer.
I have a two matter, my lord. But that may be listed on my next Wednesday, my lord.
we'll have it on Friday, 16th.
16, my lord.
May I
Plus,
please, your lordship, I'd like to mention two petitions. One is the service of petitioner provincialization, another is salary matter. Both are not listed in 2 years, lordship. So kindly matter notification.
19th.
Please, your lordship, I beg to mention item number 7, my lord. Please adjourn for the day, my lord.
Have you given your mention slip? Yeah.
Okay, my lord, I will give.
Wait for your turn.
Lordship,
If there's no mention slip, I cannot adjourn the matter.
Lordship, on educational matter, his salary was upheld in the year 2021
No, what
So-
do you want? What do you want?
for listing. For listing.
Yes, 21st.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, I pray for listing of a matter on the 14th of this month.
Why 14th?
Lordship, the matter is little urgent. The petitioner service is almost, it's about to get terminated.
Okay.
Obliged, lordship.
May I please your lordship? May I please your lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, prayer for listing to contempt matters, lordship. Some emergency is there, lordship.
Next Friday,
On 12th, lordship.
16th.
Obliged.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention for listing of 2 contempt case, lordship. Notice has not been issued, lordship, though the case was listed. So matter will come for motion on 12/6, lordship.
Not motion. It will be listed on 14th.
14th. Obliged, lordship.
May I please, Lord?
Mm.
Lordship, I beg to mention for listing for admission, my lord. Next week, my lord, any date.
19th.
Obliged.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, I beg to, with the consent of the other side, lordship, I beg to mention item number 22, lordship. Lordship, in 2 weeks' time may be given for filing lordship affidavit in reply. Stay matters, lordship.
Wait for your turn.
Lordship.
May I please, your lordship? Your lordship, I beg to mention item number 29. Your lordship, Mr. P. Upadhyay is unwell and he couldn't able to come today, so the matter may be adjourned to. With the consent, we have taken consent from the other side.
Have you given your mention slip?
No, your lordship.
Wait for your turn.
Maybe. With consent of the other side, I beg to mention item number 2, million.
Mention slip?
No, million.
You have to give your mention slip. Wait for your turn.
May I appear, lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention for listing a WPC number 3597/21.
23rd.
Obliged.
Please, your lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention a contempt case, my lord. In this matter, my lord, the petitioner is passed away.
23rd.
Obliged, my lord.
I think we can also withdraw petition, my lord, for releasing the tomorrow, my lord.
Monday.
Develop.
Item 1 of daily admission.
May it please your lordship.
Hmm.
My lord, the matter is regarding, my lord, provincialization of the service of the petitioner, my lord. My lord, the petitioner, my lord, the school in which, my lord, the petitioner was working, my lord, it's a Hensar school, my lord, at that point of time, my lord, and subsequently it was provincialized, my lord. Now, my lord, the petitioner was, my lord, senior teacher, my lord, to the respondent number 11, my lord. But in spite of that fact, my lord, petitioner's name was not sent for provincialization, and in his place, my lord, the respondent number 11 was name was sent for provincialization, and my lord, he got the provincialization, my lord. My lord, my lord, in brief, my lord, the school, my lord, the petitioner was appointed in the Nalbari ME school, my lord, in the year, my lord, 1986, my lord.
Yes. then
My lord, on 3/4/1986, my lord.
Where's the order?
My lord, the order is, my lord, at page, my lord, page 36, annexer 2, my lord, and my lord, it's a type copies in 35, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, this type copy is in 35, my lord. Office of the Secretary, Nalbari ME School, subject appointment letter to Sri Madan Talukdar, the petitioner, my lord. You are hereby appointed under,
Proceed.
my lord. Now, my lord, and my lord, the next page, my lord, page 37, my lord. This is page 37, lordship. As per resolution number 1, that earlier letter, my lord, of the managing committee meeting dated 10/2/1986, Sri Madan Talukdar has been appointed as assistant teacher of ME School, Nalbari ME School on 3/4/1986, my lord. So, my lord, he was appointed, my lord. The next page, lordship, will find, my lord, this is in particular, my lord. I would like to show the seal of this school, my lord. At the top, my lord, page 38, my lord, this school, Nalbari ME School, and my lord, it is signed by President and Secretary, Nalbari ME School, my lord.
Have you translated this?
Yes, my lord. Previous page, my lord. 37, my lord. As per resolution number 1 of the managing committee
Don't have
meeting,
to-
my lord. Yes. So, my lord, this is I was appointed, my lord. And my lord, now, my lord, this about the school, my lord. The school was, my lord, the managing committee of the school was constituted on 5/1/1986, my lord. And the school was started functioning from 5/3/1986. My lord, thereafter, my lord, inspection was done by the government, my lord, on 24/1980. And my lord, the opening permission was given, my lord, on 1/12/1990 or 12/1992. And my lord, it was finally given recognition on 1/1/1993, my lord. My lord, now, my lord, I would like to show the, my lord, relevant rule, my lord, regarding recognition of a, my lord, franchise school, my lord.
No, what is your case?
My lord, now this, my lord, what happened, my lord? My lord, next, my lord, lordship may kindly come to page, my lord, page 28, my lord.
Yes.
Page 28, my lord. This is the list of teachers, my lord, when, my lord, the school was inspected, my lord. My lord, my name is, my lord, at 5th, my lord, Madan Talukdar, my lord. At 5th, my lord, and my lord, 6th, my lord, at 6th, my lord, Mohit Roy, my lord. He was, the date of appointment is 3/3/1990, my lord.
Yeah.
3/3/1990. So, my lord, this clearly shows that the petitioner is the, my lord, senior teacher, my lord. And my lord, he is supposed to, he should get the recognition, my lord. His post should be provincialized, my lord. But, my lord, what happened, my lord? Thereafter, my lord, my lord, when the names of, my lord, the teachers were sent for provincialization, my name was not shown, my lord. Situated does, my lord, I have preferred a representation, my lord. There is no reply to that, my lord. Then, my lord, I went to the level of the director of elementary education, my lord. My lord, elementary education conducted an inquiry, my lord. And after the inquiry was conducted, my lord, then, my lord, it was shown that I was dismissed from service, my lord, in 2006, my lord. But it was admitted, my lord, in the report that while, my lord, I was dismissed, my lord, no inquiry, my lord, the inquiry was conducted, my lord, neither I was given any notice for such, my lord, inquiry and, my lord, subsequent termination, my lord. So, my lord,
You were dismissed when?
my lord, I was 2006, my lord, exact date, my lord, I will give my lord.
Doesn't matter.
My lord,
Proceed, yeah?
2006, my lord, 17/8/2006, my lord.
Yeah.
My lord, I'd like to bring your lordship to page number 56, annexure 13, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, this is the report, my lord, by the director, my lord. From my lord MC Deka, District Elementary Education Officer, Barpeta, to Director Elementary Education, Assam. My lord, it is subsequent to an RTI application, subject RTI petition of Sri Madan Talukdar and submission of report thereof. Sir, with reference to the subject and the letter number cited above, I have to honor to submit herewith the detailed report in respect of the grievance of Sri Madan Talukdar for non-provincialization of his service against Nalbari ME School under Bazali Education Block as under. That a hearing was conducted in this regard in presence of its headmaster, SMC president of the school, and Sri Madan Talukdar, NDC Madan Talukdar on 9/4/2014. That as per hearing and the statement and other related documents submitted by HM of the Nalbari ME School, it has been found that Sri Madan Talukdar was appointed in school in 1990. Though my lord, I was appointed in 1986, and accordingly he joined in the school on 3/3/1990. That as per inquiry report of BEO Bozali, it was found that Sri Madan Talukdar was unauthorized absent in the school with effect from January 2006 till the inquiry dated 15/3/2013, as a result of which Sri Madan Talukdar was discharged from his duties by SMC as per resolution number 1 of the executive meeting of SMC held on 17/8/2006. But in this regards, no notice was issued to Madan Talukdar. My lord, this is the relevant portion, my lord. So, my lord, they have shown, my lord, number one, that I was dismissed from service, my lord, in 2006, my lord, which was passed, my lord, behind my back, my lord. I was not aware of my dismissal, my lord, while I was still working in the school, my lord, and I was, my lord, continuously engaged in, my lord, for provincialization of my.
Were you receiving your salaries after your dismissal?
My lord, it was a provincialized school, so my lord, there is no such salary, my lord. Some remunerations were used to given by
That
the
was
managing committee, my lord.
You were getting the
My lord,
remuneration or not?
But 2006, my lord, no, my lord, I was not getting the salary. My lord, before 2006, my lord, financial assistance from the government was given, my lord, after recognition of the school, my lord. First, my lord, financial assistance was, my lord, was not given to the petitioner, my lord. My lord, I have prepared a representation to this regard on this aspect also, my lord. Lordship, I will
Doesn't matter.
So I have, my lord, I was trying from the beginning, my lord. They were depriving me, my lord, from my lord getting financial assistance. More, my lord, my name was sent for provincialization, my lord. Initially, I got some salary, my lord, when I was appointed in 1986, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, nothing, my lord. After getting financial assistance, my lord, I was not getting, my lord, anything, my lord.
Then?
So, my lord, when my lord, financial assistance was not given to me, my lord, I preferred a representation, my lord. It was not replied, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, when the process for provincialization was started, my lord, I preferred representation for, my lord, sending my name for provincialization, my lord. And, my lord, according to, my lord, and a report was, my lord, given, my lord, by the BEO, my lord. My lord, may kindly see page 50, my lord. Page 50, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, this is the report of the BEO, my lord, dated 18/3/2013, my lord. From Sri Lalit Chandra Kalita BEO Bozali to DO, sub report regarding non-inclusion of name of Sri Madan Talukdar assistant teacher from the list of provincialization. With respect to the matter under reference, I would like to, I respectfully like to inform you that I have made an inquiry on 15/3/2013 regarding non-inclusion of the name of Sri Madan Talukdar from the list of teacher of Nalbari ME School under Bazali Education Block at the time of provincialization of by personally visiting the school. Date of receiving opening permission by Nalbari ME School on 1/12/1992, and the date of recognition of the school is 1/1/93. The name of the teachers at the time of recognition, my lord. My lord, these are the name, my lord. My name is figured at serial number 5, my lord. Madan Talukdar assistant teacher joining 3/4/1986, my lord. And my lord, the private respondent Mohit Roy, 3/3/1986, my lord. So, my lord, my names were there, my lord. I was continuously, my lord, hesitating, my lord, regarding my provincialization of my services, my lord. But my lord, my services was not provincialized, my lord. In 2013, the school was provincialized, my lord. My lord, the inquiry report, my lord, which I have shown, my lord, it was conducted, my lord, in 2014, my lord. At my lord, page 54, my lord, Annex 11, my lord. My lord, I have already shown to your lordship page 54, Annex 11, my lord, where my lord, I was informed that I was dismissed from service, my lord. When, my lord, I came to know, my lord, regarding my dismissal, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, I preferred representation, my lord. This is thereafter, my lord. And my lord, that's my lord, I approached this court, my lord, in 2015, my lord. Immediately after, my lord, that, my lord, I have,
What is the order, court's order?
my lord, there is no order, my lord. This writ petition has been filed, my lord. This writ petition has been filed in 2015, my lord. After, my lord, this order has been passed, my lord, by 2014 order that I was dismissed from service, my lord.
Are you challenging your dismissal order?
Yes, my lord, as well as, my lord, his appointment, my lord. My lord, may I bring your lordship to the prayer portion, my lord. My prayer, my lord, at page, my lord, page 20. It starts from page 22, my lord. May I read, my lord? In the premises aforesaid, it is therefore most respectfully prayed that your lordship would graciously be pleased to admit this petition, issue a rule calling upon the respondent to show cause as to why a writ in the nature of certiorari mandamus should not be issued, directing the respondent to provincialize the service of the petitioner as an assistant teacher with retrospective effect of Nalbari ME School in place of respondent number 11, Sri Mohit Chandra Roy, by quashing the resolution dated 17/8/2006, discharging the petitioner from service and the impugned report dated 15/12/2014 by holding them to be illegal, and also quashing the provincialization order of provincializing the service of respondent number 11 of the Nalbari ME School, and recast the seniority of the petitioner vis-a-vis the respondent number 11, and to provide all consequential service benefit, including area salary, seniority, pay fixation,
Yes,
etc.
elementary education, who is happening? You have not filed your affidavit till date 2015 matter.
Fine.
What is your instructions?
Right, I have given the instruction as per district scrutiny committee report, my lord. His name has not been recommended, my lord.
That's the reason why he's here.
Yes, my lord. And my lord, this is a 15 matter, my lord. Can the matter may be man back to the appellate authority, my lord, as per section 14, my lord.
Now, where's your instruction? See, one issue is this, he was discharged from service. Correct?
My lord,
He was discharged from service. Dismissed,
yes, my lord,
correct? So he's no more the teacher of this particular school.
my lord. My lord, as per this report, my lord, kindly see, my lord, but the name of the petitioner Madan Talukdar has not been recommended by the district scrutiny committee Bopata for provincialization of services as per Act 2011 as amended 2012. Based on the recommendation of district scrutiny committee Bopata, this office submitted the proposal for provincialization of services to the GOV. Accordingly, GOV sanctioned 5+1 post against Nalbari ME School, and this office issued provincialization of services order against the above mentioned incumbents. By this office order, memo number so and so,
Then
My lord. That's why my lord asking.
What is the reason for not provincializing his service?
The reason I have to ask,
That's the reason. This is a very vague
my lord.
instruction. But this is a 2015 matter.
Why his service is not provincialized, that I have to.
One report is there. Have you seen that
I know.
annexure?
Yes.
Page 56.
Staff.
Yeah.
This one.
Have you seen page 56?
Yes, ma'am.
The fourth paragraph.
Yes, that as per inquiry report of BEO Bozali, it is found that Sri Madan Talukdar was unauthorized absent in the school with effect from January 2006 till the inquiry date on 15/3/2013. As a result of which Madan Talukdar was discharged from his duties by the school managing committee as per resolution number 1 of the executive committee meeting of the SMC held on 17/8/2006. But in this regard, no notice was issued to Sri Madan Talukdar. Without notice. In the meantime, the school has been recommended for provincialization by the district level scrutiny committee, Bopera, without recommending the name of the Sri Madan Talukdar, as his name was not furnished in the provincialization form by the headmaster of Nalbari MSP. My lord, kindly matter may be taken any other day, my lord. I have to ask about why notice was not
Not
served to
come
the
prepared.
petitioner,
That's
my lord.
not come prepared. See, the issue is this. When the school was provincialized, he was already terminated from service.
My lord.
So obviously his name didn't go.
Yes, my lord. That's why district scrutiny committee has not recommended his name, my lord.
Exactly.
My lord.
Now in this writ petition, he's challenging that.
My lord.
So it is a very vague prayer.
Very bad.
So you should give your reasons why you have not provincialized him. You get instructions and come back
At 2.
at 2 or some other day. It's
Some
up-
other day.
It's up to you. If you can get instructions
Some
by
other
2
day.
o'clock, it's fine.
Some other day.
My
Yeah,
lord,
mister?
my lord, one last prayer, my lord. This thing is this, my lord, this repetition has been pending
I
since
know,
two thousand fifteen, my lord.
Yes.
And my lord, they never bothered to, my lord, my lord, file any reply, my lord, or affidavit in opposition, my lord. The fact is that, my lord, the private respondent is working since, my lord, since then, my lord, 2013, my lord. And my lord, nobody is bothered because they are, my lord, enjoying the benefits, my lord. And my lord, I am the sufferer, my lord. My lord, I would like to show, my lord, once, my lord, order passed by this honorable court, my lord, where, my lord, when, my lord, such, my lord, prima facie case was found, my lord, the provincialization of the, my lord, private respondent has been, my lord, stayed, my lord. So, my lord,
That I can stay now. I can stay.
my lord, otherwise, my lord,
I cannot stay that order now at this stage. We can go for an early disposal, later get the instructions, there's a
Well,
last chance.
my,
After that will dispose it of.
my lord, my prayer is that they will not come with, my lord, easily, my lord.
We'll
My lord,
see.
I'm waiting for, my lord, last 8 years, my
We'll
lord.
see.
They can file also in departmental appeal, my lord.
Your good name, please.
Z Goswami, my lord.
But G. Goswami, let me consult for the MS
And for the.
and Fukan, understanding
Thank you.
council. On request made by N. Fukan, standing counsel, elementary.
Yes, my lord.
Elementary education prays for some time to receive instructions. Prayer is allowed as a last chance. List the matter again on how much time you require? 1 week, 2 weeks?
2 weeks, my lord. After 2 weeks.
Yes. 23rd.
My lord.
No. Two, there was a mention, huh?
May I please, your lordship?
I think two, there was a mention.
May I please, your lordship?
Yeah.
My lord, counter has been filed by the state, my lord. I need to file the reply. May I have 3 weeks time to file the reply, my lord?
Mr. J. Abidin, the counsel, the press for 3 weeks time to file reply to the counter filed by the respondent number
2.
2. Praise allowed, Mr. Mehta, 3 weeks.
Deeply obliged.
My lord, in this case, in the court item number 4, and if 5, my lord, 3 that was analogous, my lord. And the so-called the 4 is concerned in that case, my lord, the record of the selection of the, my lord, district level recommendation, and then the state level recommendation, and the government, my lord, brief, my lord, that was called for. So,
Item 4.
4, my lord.
And in item number 3, lordship, here I have not challenged the rules because rules was amended. That I have not challenged.
No, this is not a challenge. In that case, also not challenge.
Oh,
When was the record called for?
Record was called for on, my lord. Wait a minute.
Which
Last
order?
16/3/2023, my lord.
16/3.
2023, my lord. The state selection board will place related record of the district selection committee in Albari under the provisions of Rule 16(2).
Who is the state selection board?
And earlier occasion, my lord, the 60 was appearing, my lord. Both comment also.
You have the records, Katane.
I have one record.
There is a 2 record. When the earlier they said that there is a 2 record. One is available and another is not available. So, my lord, they paid for time on that day also. Because the selection is based on the recommendation, my lord, made by the government on the basis of the recommendation by the selection board. It is purely for the Hindi teacher, my lord, who are having the B.Ed instead of B.Ed, but the Hindi section and Parangat. So this is that too on the basis of the honorable court order. That is specifically mentioned on the top of the, my lord, recommendation. So this record is, my lord, very much essential.
You have the records.
I have only one, my lord. State record, I know them.
Get the records.
Yes, my lord.
lordship, short date may be given because in my case, item number 3, the main basic issue is relating to the retrospectivity of the rules.
What, Mr.
SN Tamuli. I mean,
SN Tamuli.
item number 3.
General Counsel for the petitioner in WBC 5982 of 2021. Who appears in 5636.
Your lordship, Elmar, your lordship.
Also heard MS Elmar, counsel for the petitioner in WBC 5636 of 2021. Stop. Mr. NG Katanya, the next. Standing counsel,
Secondary education, my lord.
secondary education, prays for some time to enable him to produce the reports as directed by this.
And I am, my lord, the respondent number 6 and 7 in the item number 4.
2000.
And the respondent number 5 in item number 4, my lord.
Where is allowed?
Lordship, may I pray for a date before vacation?
No, one date may be fixed, my lord. This is a long case, my lord. This is a pending case my lord, because of these things.
26 June.
26, my lord. Mass of.
Lordship, in this case, Lordship, they have failed to file affidavit, Lordship, because of some inadvertent just a communication gap, Lordship. So, matter Lordship, 4 weeks time may be granted to file affidavit, Lordship. Affidavit will be required, Lordship, in this case.
Heard Mr. R. Ali.
Lordship.
Learned counsel for the petition.
Well, the case is based on the, my lord, a letter of page 37. The government, my lord, they have, my lord, exempted the net and slat, my lord, page 37.
You will let them find the affidavit. Yes. Mr.
A.R. Tahvil,
A.R.W. Lordship. Learned standing counsel
for 1 and 2 higher education, Lord.
for higher education. It's allowed
Question number 1 and 2, Lordship.
4 weeks time to file contract.
Regarding the service, Lordship, of
After
respondent,
4 weeks.
Inspector,
Same.
again.
all right, Lordship.
Ask what you again.
Item.
See, legal process. Legal process again.
Wait, with the lordship.
Counter is filed? Not yet.
We have
Nothing has
received the
come
instruction, my
forth.
lord.
That is my worry. Nothing has come forth.
Hmm.
After final selection, we were eliminated, sought to be eliminated by an indirect method. And now they have not come up with any reply till today. So lordship may fix a date. If they desire to file, let them file. Otherwise, lordship will hear it. It has taken exceedingly long time. They should have responded immediately.
August 2023.
I have received the instruction, my lord.
Heard Mr. K.K. Mandal, the senior counsel, assisted by MS
And they don't.
and Dega.
Begum.
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 Sorry. Learned counsel for the petition. So, Mr. N.G. Khatania, learned standing counsel.
Elementary education.
Elementary education subject that he has received the Parawars comment
Yes, my lord.
and prays for
3 weeks, my lord.
3 weeks time to file contract.
18 minutes.
Prayers allowed. You want a date fixed?
18th, my lord, after vacation.
Please, the matter on 18th of July.
Attempt shall be made to dispose of the matter.
Shall be made with disposal.
Oblige, lordship.
7. Seven.
Counter filed.
No, my lord, not yet. Yet to receive instruction. From the state, man. I'm representing secondary education.
You want to file your affidavit? None appears for the petitioner. Mr.
Yes, new.
is new.
New.
Then standing counsel,
Secondary education.
secondary education is allowed. How much time?
3 weeks, man.
2 weeks time to file counter.
My lord, I am waiting for respondent number 5, my lord.
Mr.
Please, okay.
P. Cycle, counsel.
6 I just said.
Appears for respond number.
Madam, there is a private respondent, respondent number 7. None
Notice
is represented until now, madam.
notice is deemed to be complete. This is the matter of 2 weeks.
Yes.
8 and 9.
Make this case.
At 8 and 9, there are analogous matters, my lord. These are the matters where a 13-year-old minor and a 14-year-old minor is before your lordship. They were, my lord, expelled from Sainik school. In fact, my lord, my learned senior has been appointed as amicus in this matter. I must be wrong.
Okay.
On 7/9/2022, my lord, an incident happened at around 4:20 p.m., my lord. If your lordship kindly takes up item number 8. Item number 8, my lord, Gitabali Sinha.
Yes.
My lord, on 7/9/2022, my lord, at around 4:20 p.m., my lord, a classmate of the petitioner number 2 requested her to accompany her to the washroom.
My lord,
And the petition,
record was called for, my lord, original, that was. That is not with that, my lord, case record, my lord. Original record of the proceeding, my lord.
Where is that record?
I think that is lying before the registry, my lord.
How is it lying before the registry?
My lord, the case was before court number 3, my lord, and that honorable court called the record, original record.
Oh.
And that was before the court number, then that was sent to the registry, my lord. I think that is lying before the registry now, my lord. With along with the pen drive and all the proceeding, my lord.
Before the registry. Yes, it is before the registry. Then we'll call for the records.
Yes.
if your lordship feels it is necessary, your lordship may call, or if your lordship, it's up to your lordship. If records are necessary, otherwise prima facie, the materials placed on record leaves room for no doubt that whatever the impugn action is, well, that is not sustainable in law from the materials placed on record. If your lordship is satisfied, it's a well and good, or if your lordship desires the records, your lordship may call for the records, my lord.
Okay.
I can just indicate the primary facts. If your lordship is satisfied on that, perhaps records won't be necessary.
Let us see.
My lord, I'll just place the primary facts, my lord. On 7/9/2022, my lord, at around 4:20 p.m., my lord, a classmate of the petitioner number 2 requested her to.
Live streaming be stalled, my lord.
The same line, actually it is dutable, it is excisable. But whenever it is excisable, we collect and realize the amount and deposit with the department. Now order speaks, that is to be recovered from me.
Then you'll have to file an appeal.
So actually, this I have also in our opposite affidavit, we have clearly mentioned since it is indirect tax, it used to be transferred or the tax incident is to be.
Here, where is the error apparent on the face of record?
Yes, that is not there, my lord.
Then
In our affidavit, that is clear. As per rule.
where is the
3(5).
error apparent in the face of records? Where is the error apparent on the face of records?
Yes, sir, here under what basis? What
This
basis?
court considered when the case was disposed.
Huh.
The affidavit in opposition filed by the Central Excise Department was considered. Your affidavit, respondent number 1, was considered where you admitted, where it is also admitted that as per Central Excise law, excise duty is leviable on the manufacture of the excisable goods at the rate shown in the excise tariff.
My lord, the second case, in the instant case, if the manufacturer is the respondent 1, in my opinion, on the aforesaid material, the petitioner cannot be held liable to pay central excise duty in the current transaction as well. This is the problem. The petitioner cannot be held liable to pay the central excise duty in the current transaction as well. Resultantly, the writ is allowed. Consequently, the claim of central excise duty amounted to be 7,54,000 made by the central excise department from the petitioner hereby quashed. It is made clear that if the excise duty leviable has already been realized from the petitioner in the meantime, the respondent number 1 is directed to refund the amount so realized to the petitioner within the period of 1 month from the date of solution.
Have you refunded the amount?
Actually, we have not kept it with us. I have already deposited with the central excise department. If it is
There is a contempt
liable
there.
to be
If the item number
refunded, the
27 is the
department has to
contempt. They have not complied with it, in spite of there being no interim order passed by this honorable court in this review application. In the guise of that, a case is pending before this honorable court, so accordingly they are refuting the order passed by this honorable court, directing them to deposit that amount to us.
My lord,
That has not
already
been done.
deposited. This amount has already immediately when it has been realized from the customer, that has been deposited with the department. This is, I have attached page number
That is-
20.
that is not the issue now. The issue is whether an appeal is maintainable or review is maintainable.
My lord, here is actually, yes, the review is maintainable because this has not been properly spelled out. The law point has not been clearly mentioned in this order. Rules 3(5)(a) clearly spells it is taxable, it should be collected, it should be realized. We have realized, we have deposited with the department. Now this order speaks. This is not liable to, this has been quashed.
Yes.
Collection of duty has been quashed, and I am directed to refund the amount within 30 days. Whereas whole amount of rupees, not 7,54,000, this is only 3,88,000. 3,88,203 rupees has been deposited and collected from the party. This matter has, this aspect has been suppressed by the party to the court at the time of disposal of the case. They are claiming 7,54,700, whereas actually amount has been realized from the party 3,88,203, because they have not taken the 500 metric tons of scrap. They have only realized taken only 297 lakhs, 257.19 metric tons they have lifted. So on that basis, only 3,88,000 will be collected, realized and deposited with the department. And whatever remaining amount is, the party has taken back in 2011. And that matter has not been disclosed, is suppressed by the other party.
No, you argue on this point. What is the error appearing on the face of the corpse?
My lord, actually,
You argue on the point.
Assuming
Stop the
lordship-
point.
yes.
May I submit lordship? Assuming lordship, this order is bad, assuming, but not admitting. But even then, the Honorable Supreme Court has stated, an erroneous decision can be corrected by a superior court. However, an error apparent on the face of the record can only be corrected by exercising review jurisdiction. Let us assume that yes, there is a mistake on the part of this Honorable Court in passing this order by not discussing the law. It's an erroneous decision. It can be corrected by a superior court, not by a review court, lordship.
My lord, paragraph 3 is error.
I am relying on lordship. I have already placed it before your
Paragraph
lordship.
3,
You get
Lordship.
paragraph 3, there is an error. We have collected 3,88,000, whereas paragraph 3 says 7,54,700 is to be, has been realized. That is not the fact.
This is the finding. You prepare your case properly. I'll give you 1 week time. Prepare your case.
My lord, actually, this is an old case of 2000.
Yes, unnecessarily it's kept pending.
So, on merit, that can should be disposed of by accepting the review application.
No. There's a limit, there are some limits. There's a boundary, between appeal and review.
Yeah, that is there, but here some facts has not been taken into consideration. My lord.
That the Superior Court, like He said, we'll correct a mistake,
So
but these courts cannot do it.
because there is a figures are that not been taken into consideration, law point is not been taken into consideration. So it's a very,
You think about it and come back. I'll fix it next week.
yes, my lord, I can.
Lordship may keep it as part heard, Lordship, as because your Lordship has already heard the matter.
No need for part judge. Anyway. Yeah, Mr.
D Sahu.
On request made by Mr. D. Saul, and the council for the review. Please, the matter action on. When do you want?
In the next week, any convenient day.
On a hearing day?
Yes, yes,
20.
yes.
May I pray, Lordship, may
Come
keep it,
prepared, come prepared.
keep it as part heard, Lordship, as because your Lordship has already heard it, Lordship.
It will come up. Don't worry. I'm fixing the matter.
Yes, thank you. Yes, sir.
28.
28. 28. 20. Oh, pleasure.
Your lordship. In this case, lordship, notice was issued, lordship, I have taken steps. And as per the
This
orders,
is what, this is coming up for orders.
lord. Orders. As per the Lozima order dated 6/6/23, lordship, respondent number 5 appeared at Land Council, lordship, and for respondent number 6, lordship, no service, unserved notice of summons has been, lordship, returned back, lordship.
Have you taken steps
Lordship.
in terms of the Lawazima court order?
I'll take steps, lordship.
Huh?
Within 2 days, I will take steps.
Okay.
And respondent have also not filed any affidavit, lordship. Then,
You first take your steps.
take
First
steps
take
first.
your steps.
lordship, I'll.
You are Mr.
AMS Majumdar.
Mr. A.M.S. Majumdar, the counsel for the petitioner submits that he'll be taking steps concerning the notice on the respond number 6 within a period of 2 days in terms of the order of the Lawazima court dated 6/6/2022.
And he has not served the extra copies to my counsel.
I have served,
My
lordship.
colleague also, Lordship.
Please, the matter again after 4 weeks.
Of
Lordship may
Lala.
direct him to serve the extra copies, Lordship, so that we can take steps, Lordship.
Sir, shall also serve extra copies upon the standing council,
After education as well as the government, we are DC is a party.
education department as well as the learned government. Meeting the board.
Oblige you, Lordship.
15 of daily list, hearing.
May I please, your lordship?
My lord, before starting, my lord, in this matter, my learned friend D. Kosi will appear, my lord. Kindly pass over for time being, my lord. Please lay in the
Your lordship, because this is 2015 matter. Petitioner has already retired from service, lordship. We are seeking for national benefit, lordship. Matter relating to promotion, lordship,
Promotion.
my lord. Promotion to the post of headmaster. 2015 matter, lordship.
Only your time being, my lord.
At 2 PM, lordship.
Who I already fixed one matter. After that, we'll take.
Mask.
16. Sixteen.
My lord, this is second round of litigation of my lord, girl side, who wanted to be a doctor, hailing from the extreme border point of Assam and Manipur, my lord, in Jiribam. What the government of Assam is framed the rule. Rule is a sort of not stated rules, but rules for admission in the MBBS course. In the rule 3, it is mentioned, my lord, that one must pass from class 7 to 10 in any school within Assam. But in my condition, whatever, my lord, there was no school up to 2 to 3 kilometers. The inspector also has reported that fact to this court, my lord, in earlier litigation. That finds place, my lord, in the order of your lordship. It was
One minute, Mr. Sharma, who's on the other side?
Health department, my lord,
In the health department or the
health.
Union of India?
Union of India is there, my lord, that is,
Union of India Lordship, Mr. K. Gogoi is there, Union of India Lordship. He is Lordship in,
Custom Gogoi is there.
no, he's in another court Lordship.
And health and family welfare?
Buddha Gogoi was there, my lord. I have seen him in court number 1, my lord.
All of this is pending court.
B Gogoi appears for health, my lord.
Oh.
My lord, he has been informed by me.
My lord, he's been informed, my lord, he's on legs, he's on his way. After some time, man.
After some time?
Yes. Yes. But yet too again, I have got one partner matter going on, my lord.
Post of the high one again.
He will. There are 2 advocates involved, my lord, for one, Union of India and the government of Assam.
K Gogoi and B Gogoi.
Yes, both Gogois.
Yes, madam. Where are the Gogois?
Let us see, my lord, after some time, before 1. But time is short, I don't know. Or can you do?
After some time.
Lordship, our affidavit will be required.
Lordship,
23 matter Lordship and.
May I please, your lordship?
How is it coming for hearing then?
Lordship. Rule was issued Lordship in this matter.
Rule issued.
Rule issued. Lordship.
Rule issued, my lord. Only first the rule was issued, but no affidavit has been filed yet, my lord. Otherwise, matter pertains to, my lord, non-payment of senior scale of pay. They are the petitioner are the appointed as an assistant instructor in the technical education, my lord. After completion of 10 years, they are promoted to the junior instructor. Upon completion of 10 years, they are eligible for also senior scale of pay, which is not given, my lord. That is our case, my lord.
After 4 weeks, Lordship will find.
My lord,
Mr. K.
kindly,
Gogoi-
before vacation, I am seeking for that, my lord. Any day.
It will be difficult, Lordship. Before vacation, it will be difficult for us, Lordship. After 4
Only
weeks.
last week of the June, my lord, if possible, my lord.
Last week will be a motion week.
23rd or 24th June, if convenient, my lord.
Those will be all motion weeks.
I thought- Then as per convenient of this annual report, my lord.
Okay, after the vacation, we'll fix it. We'll
If
give
my-
you want a date?
Yes, my lord.
You are Mr.
As a recommend.
Third S. Hazarika, then calls. Mr. A. Tabindar, the standing counsel,
Higher education.
higher education. Please for 4 weeks time before the contract. Where is allowed? Please the matter again on.
My lord, 25th of July.
Yes.
25th. Obliged, my lord.
I'm sorry, my lord. Lordship, item number 28, Lordship, there is an interim order, Lordship. Kindly continue, Lord. 28. Obliged.
Mr. Gogoi has come. Well, I was telling the facts, my lord, that there is a rule, my lord, of the government of Assam, my lord, in Rule 3. The condition is, my lord,
Where is Gogoi?
Ostov.
K Gogoi?
Lordship, he is the regular tribunal, Lordship. He is on the way. It will take time, Lordship.
There is some other medical admission, my lord, already over last
No, I am not on there, my lord, because I want to set the law, my lord, whether a girl child of belonging to the Rengmat Naga tribe, hailing from extreme border, there is no school, and this court in the earlier judgment, also I will annex that, case 14, call for the report of instructor schools. Instructor schools say there is no school, and in such a forest area, the girl child of 13 years could not be allowed to walk up 2 to 3 kilometers. In such a place, till date, my lord, since independence from that area, not a single tribal or backward class candidate to become doctor. It's a tragedy of the rules. The government also should have considered this aspect. There is a powerful relaxation in Rule 19. They say no. We will let it be fixed on Tuesday, my lord, finally. Next Tuesday.
Mr. Arvish,
Very hard case, my lord.
Senior counsel assisted by.
By Rina Rangmai, SCM committee.
Along with the counsel for the. Also, Mr. B. Gogol, and standing counsel, health department. On request made on behalf of J. Gogol and CGC, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
CGC, list the matter on. When do you want?
Tuesday, my lord.
13.
13th, yes.
13.
In Bible, my it is unlucky day, but I think it will be lucky for me.
29 of supplementary hearing.
There was a request for adjournment, isn't it?
In this matter, morning, my lord, respondent side.
Please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, the matter may be passable for 2 weeks, Your Lordship. My senior is suffering from viral infection.
Suffering from?
Viral infection, Your Lordship.
So lordship matter may be fixed for after immediately after petition.
Okay, here, Mr.
I am Beta Lukta, for petition.
Heard Mr. Beta Lukta, learned counsel for the petitioner, on request made on behalf of
Respondent.
Respondent, Mr. P. Upadhyay.
P. Ovadia, learned counsel for the respondent. List the matter after the summer vacation.
Obligement.
Of Delhi.
My please, Your Lordship, which as per office note dated 3/6/23, service is complete upon the respondent number 3 and 4. And the government is supposed to file their affidavit, Lordship.
Yes, give me a minute. Why is it coming up for screen meeting? Who's respondent 3 and 4? Okay.
Higher education department.
Respondent 3 and 4 notice is complete.
Yes, Lordship.
Who applies for higher education? Yes, are you filing your affidavit?
Item number. Lordship, item number
18.
18, Lordship. Yes, Lordship, we'll file affidavit.
You're good now?
Peace, Soria.
Okay, was so and so, then counsel for the petition. Stop. Mr. Standing counsel, higher education is allowed how much time?
4 weeks time.
4 weeks time. to File complaint.
Also, interim order continue. Lordship.
This the matter of 4 weeks, interim order possible. The council will let us know.
Obliged.
Obliged.
19.
Lordship, in this matter, the engaged counsel is RO station, madam. The matter may come out after 2 weeks, madam.
On request made on behalf of
As chosen,
is shouting. Is the matter.
2 weeks, madam. Lordship, there's a status quo order is there. May continue.
That is until further order.
Madam.
You are not wrong. Because order status quo. Until further order.
20.
Meet please, your lordship. Lord, the dispute pertains to Lord appointment of headmistress in a regular basis, Lord.
I am appearing on behalf of restaurant number 7. Five.
Lord, what has happened earlier, your lordship was pleased to protect the interest of the petitioner, Lord. Thereafter, Lord, an I was filed for vacating and modifying. And an order was passed on 22/9/2022, my lord, in IA, my lord. If your lordship kindly peruse that order.
Lordship, there's a certain development.
Let me. Order dated 22/9.
1 minute.
Yes, my lord.
Notification. Appointment there in charge.
Huh?
Yes.
That order has been passed.
Fukan, then what happens now?
Lordship, based on that order, what he's talking about, that particular order has been passed. Lordship.
I have not been informed.
Have you finished a copy?
Well, furniture.
Just. It says in compliance with the High Court order dated so and so.
And
The
sending it, madam.
District Elementary Education Officer Kamrup is hereby directed to take charge of the post of headmistress of Assam Railway Hindi ME School till such time post of headmistress is filled up on regular basis.
This is the order dated, my lord.
1st October 2022.
My lord, I am on a different footing, my lord. If your lordship would see the order.
Which order?
I 22/9, my lord. How the mischief has been played, my lord, lordship would kindly see.
Where's 22/9 order?
22/9/22 in IA 2280, my lord.
I is disposed.
Yes, my lord. There is an order, my lord. It was. If your lordship kindly take up that. My lord, the department has, my lord, your lordship was pleased to modify the order on the submission of the department that by 3 months, my lord, they will fill up the regular post. And till 3 months, my lord, this interim arrangement was to be made. And my lord, they are silent about, my lord, the entire process. Your lordship would see. Until now, they have not filed any affidavit, my lord. And earlier they say that based on record, my lord. At least they should have not mislead this honorable about that. And in fact, if they could not have, they ought to have prayed for extension of time for doing that. Even they are silent about that.
No, order says different.
My lord.
Upon taking into account the submissions and materials available, Director Elementary Education Assam is directed to issue appropriate order. Directing the District Elementary Education Officer to take charge of the post of headmistress of Assam Railway Hindi ME School till such time post is filled up on regular basis.
Just a paragraph prior to that, my lord.
That I've seen 3 months. Then
Yes,
that's
yes.
it. But after recording that, This
So-
order has been
So
passed.
already, that order, they have not placed. That's in 2022. More than almost 9 months have gone by,
So what do you do now?
Let them file an affidavit and indicate what is the process of appointment of regular, and this order may be placed, given to me, because what is happening, the private respondent at whose instance, the order was vacated, she has been taking all decisions, all charges, that I'll place. In fact, they were silent about that. There were many communications I have made, but the petitioner has never been informed regarding that.
Lordship, fresh cause of action will arise, my lord.
No, my lord.
This particular order, if he's so aggrieved by it. Because as per this order, we have complied, my
And
lord.
they must indicate to your lordships what has happened to the process, my lord. My lord will see in September 2022, they come up before your lordships that 3 months will fill up the regular post. Until then, this interim arrangement would be made, so the order was modified.
Lordship,
And
the
9
matter
months,
was,
they are silent about it.
Matter didn't come up also, my lord, in between. You should have made sure, my lord, since you mentioned it, my lord, if it was so urgent.
At least they should file an affidavit to that effect, my lord. And my lord has seen
You
that.
take instructions, what is happening?
Yes, my lord.
With
That-
regard-
I'll get my instruction, my lord, and if necessary, I'll file my affidavit, my lord.
Third, Mr. R.
R. Dubey, my lord.
Dubey, Learned Counsel for the petition. Mr. S. Fukan,
A. Pukan.
oh, sorry, A. Fukan, Learned Standing Council, Learned Standing Council, Elementary Education Department,
My lord, elementary, my lord.
Elementary Education Department has produced an order dated 1st October 2022, issued by the Director Elementary Education Assam. In compliance with this court's order dated 22/9/2022, passed in IA within bracket civil 2280 of 2022, directing the District Elementary Education Officer, Kamrup Metro, to take the charge of the post of headmistress of Assam Railway Hindi ME School till such time the post of headmistress is filled up on regular basis. Stop. Mr. A. Fukan, Standing Council Elementary Education Department, shall take instructions as to how long we shall take instructions with regard to the process of filling up the post of headmistress of Assam Railway ME School on regular basis. So
Let my friend furnish a copy of this order to me.
you furnish it.
I've given
List the matter again on
after vacation.
after the summer vacation.
Immediately after vacation. If your lordship can give a date, my lord, I'll be obliged.
After summer vacation.
My lord.
Deeply applied.
21.
Lordship, in this matter, the respondents have filed the affidavit in opposition. I would like to file a rejoinder. In the meantime, interim order may continue.
Lordship, I'm appearing for S1 number 1 and 6 here, 1 to 6 your lordship. As per our affidavit, he has already appeared in the interview, your lordship. Because of the interim order, we cannot declare the result, your lordship. It only grievance is that he is not called for, she is not called for interview, your lordship. So let us to declare the result, your lordship. If he is agree, we can challenge it.
No, your lordship, there is a problem here because here we are actually claiming a lien on the post.
What is your prayer, David?
Prayer number C. To regularize the appointment against the leave vacancy post. Now the respondents, even though they have filed the affidavit in opposition, but they are silent as to this particular issue. They have actually not stated anything with regards to our claim regarding the leave vacancy post.
What is this leave vacancy?
If any incumbent who was earlier basically a regular professor, assistant professor, and if he goes on leave
to some other department, then he has a lien for a period of 2 years. After the 2 years period is over, if somebody else is appointed in his place, which is the case of the petitioner, then the petitioner would be regularized to that particular post. So they have not stated therein whether this post which they have actually advertised is that particular post or some other post. First, and secondly, whether this particular advertisement which they have actually called for and which I have participated, all thanks to this honorable court's interim protection. I had participated in the interview process, but they have not stated that particular fact as to whether that post which they have advertised and whether this post which I am claiming against a leave vacancy is the same post. And also, I have filed certain RTI queries before the respondent was
You are
1 to
Mr.
D. Bora.
Heard Mr. D. Bora, learned counsel for the petition. Praised for how much time?
Your Lordship, 4 weeks time because I filed certain RTI query which
Praised
they
for
are
4 weeks time. To file reply to the counter filed by the respondents,
1 to 6.
1 to 6. MS
I Deca on behalf of SCKL.
R. Decker, learned counsel, appearing on behalf of
SCKL,
SCKR.
respond number 1 to 6.
Then it's CGC. No,
No, Assam University.
then it's standing council Assam.
Yes.
Appears for respondents 1 to 6. Stop. And MS,
Respond number 7.
MS
K. Baputed.
is so for respond number 7. Stop. List the matter after 4 weeks.
Interim order may continue, Your Lordship.
Interim order pass. I need to conclude the matter.
Only.
If you want a vacation, you file in the IA
IA.
for vacation of the interim. order.
Okay, sir.
Verbally, you just can't have a vacation.
Yes, your Lord. Obliged.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
May it please your lordship. On 1/4/2019, lordship.
1 minute. Yeah.
Lordship, this is the application submitted by the petitioner, lordship. Then lordship, they have intimated about the description of page, next page, lordship, page 67. 9/4/2019, lordship. Then lordship, accordingly, the petitioner deposited fees, page 68, 1,20,000, lordship.
Yes.
Then lordship, they have agreed for affiliation, lordship, page 69. May I read, lordship? It's very important, lordship. From academic register, Assam to the director, Hamma College, so and so, regarding NOC for affiliation of courses. In the reference to the above mentioned subject, it is informed you that ASTU in principle agreed to affiliate B Pharma, D Pharma courses, subject to the necessary approval from the government of Assam, PCI, AICTU. Lordship, here in my case, lordship, PCI has granted approval, lordship, up to 2023. That time also my approval was there. Then lordship, they also inspected my college, page 70, lordship. On 27/5/2019, lordship. With one subject application mentioned above, it is to inform you that an appellation visit will take place so and so date on 29 May 2019. Accordingly, they visited, submitted a report, lordship. But now,
Where's the report?
the report, lordship, next one, lordship, is their verification report, lordship. Page 71, format of inspection report.
Page 71, Lordship. They found everything satisfactory, Lordship. But what has happened, Lordship? As per PCI guideline, may I then come, Lordship, page PCI guideline page 33, Lordship, of my writ petition. Page that, may I read, Lordship, please? Lordship, regarding whenever the council has granted approval for conduct of the first year courses in respect of diploma, degree, both diploma and degree Pharma D courses in pharmacy, said approval is subject to the following conditions. Number one, Lordship, regarding D Pharma courses, that is diploma in pharmacy course, it was further decided that the above approval is subject to the submission of consent of affiliation of examining authority. That is where now I am before your Lordship for affiliation. For starting of the above pharmacy course before making admission. No admission shall be made without submission of the consent of affiliation of examining authority to PCI. Since 2019, Lordship, I am waiting for approval from the ASTU, Lordship.
Who is this examining authority?
Assam Science and Technology University, Lordship. My learned friend is appearing. I am coming just background, I am stating, Lordship. Then, Lordship, regarding B Pharma course. In the D Pharma course, Lordship, no approval is required from the government. That is clarified by this point, Lordship, point number 1. Then next, Lordship, regarding B Pharma course, above approval is subject to the submission of consent of affiliation, that is from the Assam Science and Technology University, and NOC or approval of the state government for starting the B Pharma course before making admission. That, Lordship, I want to clarify the things, Lordship. Regarding diploma course, Lordship, no NOC is required from the state government. But in B Pharma course, Lordship, NOC of the government is required, Lordship. Then, Lordship, I am coming to the UGC guideline regarding the eligibility criteria for temporary affiliation. Page 80, Lordship, 80 of my writ petition. Page 80, that is the eligibility, point number 3, Lordship. Eligibility criteria for temporary affiliation. The proposed college seeking affiliation, point number 3.1. Proposed college making affiliation at the time of inspection by the university shall satisfy the following requirements or requirements in respect of any of them prescribed by the statutory regulatory body. In my case, Lordship, PCI is my statutory regulatory body concerned, whichever is higher. Lordship, may I clarify, Lordship?
Yeah.
Then, Lordship, next page, Lordship, page 82 regarding temporary affiliation. I have given that page 82 type copy, Lordship, in my petition, page 77. This rule 3.3.
77.
Lordship, it is a type copy that may also is with. May I read, Lordship? The registered society trust is justified. My lord, I am registered society, Lordship. Justify exceptional cases may be allowed to start the college for the first year of the program in a readily available building. I have a building, everything, Lordship, with the condition that all other academic and administrative requirements are satisfied under the regulations, and college shall complete the buildings per resort 446 with other requirements cited above, detailed project report by the end of the second year, and the college is moved completely to the proposed permanent building by beginning of third year. Failing which, the college shall not be granted renewal of temporary appellation until the college moves the permanent building. Under no circumstances, extension of time for the movement to the permanent building shall be granted by the university beyond 5 years. That means, Lordship, the university can grant me temporary affiliation. This rule says. Then, Lordship, now I am coming to the condition, page 84. Procedure for granting temporary affiliation. Lordship, point number 4.1, 4.4 sub point Lordship 4.1. The ability to start a new college to get affiliation to an university can be submitted by the central or the state government institution and registered society or trust. Any registered society or government can submit an application for temporary affiliation. They can consider my case, Lordship. Then, Lordship, point number 4 and 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then point number 5, Lordship. Appropriate order from the government permitting the secretary.
Where's point number 5?
Lordship. That is just 4, just below this page. 3 paragraphs, Lordship. Up. May I read, Lordship? Appropriate order from the government permitting the secretary trust to start the college with details of the course program extended to be others, Lordship. Offered, Lordship. Appropriate order from the government, that is the PCI, Lordship. I got an approval up to till date, Lordship. I have a copy of that, Lordship. Just I'm supplying that copy also in the last page, Lordship. I have a approval. There is also guideline of the two hot, Lordship. Lordship, which just I fastened the record papers, Lordship, where last page of my approval is there, Lordship. Second paragraph, Lordship. Hamak, AK College Pharmacy and so and my name. Then D Pharma. Extension of approval up to 2020 to 23 academic session for 60 admission for D Pharma course. That is, I am satisfying that clause of the UGC also. Apart from that, Lordship, as per PCI guideline, no NOC from the state government is required. Then, Lordship, I am also coming. This is a new rule of 18 January 2021. That record.
Which one?
That one, which first page, Lordship. Eligibility criteria. This is a scheme for approval of D Pharma courses under Section 12 of the Pharmacy Act, Education Regulations 2004, diploma courses in pharmacy. Lordship, then eligibility criteria. These are the eligibility criteria who can apply. Then, Lordship, in the said authorities, clause D, a society registered under the Societies Registration Act or corresponding act in the state. Lordship. Then, Lordship, qualifying criteria. Clause number 2, Lordship. Qualifying criteria, clause B, Lordship. D Pharma courses shall be conducted only in those institutions which are approved by the PCI. My lord, I have a approval of the PCI up to 2023, which I just now showed your Lordship. D Pharma courses as provided under Section 1 of the Section 12 of the Pharmacy Act 1948. Then next page, Lordship. Clause number 3, footnote, Lordship. For D Pharma course, consent of affiliation of examining authority. Lordship. Now I'm coming, Lordship. While I filed this affidavit, my learner ASTU authority filed an affidavit saying that the NOC cannot be granted without the, affiliation cannot be granted without the NOC from the state government. But while I raised this plea, Lordship, as per PCI guideline, DPharma course not required for any NOC from the state government. As statutory body has approved my institution for opening this course. And I applied before the authority, university authority, since 2019, Lordship. Then, Lordship, they said that it's not possible. Then subsequently another affidavit they filed by saying that pharmacy course which the state government prohibited to start as without any approval from the government as same is a medical education. Then again I filed a reply stating that this pharmacy education is a technical education. They also in that time filed their affidavit by saying that since the government is not allowing, so your affiliation cannot be considered. Then I filed this another affidavit with an act of technical education by saying that the pharmacy is a technical education, not a medical education. Then subsequently, Lordship, in the meantime, while pendency of the writ petition, they consider provisional approval to the sum of the institution. Then I file another additional affidavit stating the arbitrariness of the Assam Science and Technology University. Lordship, they also they have stated the provisional affiliation was granted to the sum of the three institutions, which the Assam Science and Technology University admitted the fact. But now again they are coming by last affidavit, Lordship, I am coming. They are very recently they filed, day before yesterday perhaps. Affidavit, Lordship, page, it starts from page 171, Lordship. Lordship, got it, Lordship? It starts from 171. Now again they are saying that NOC of the state government is required. But however, in one paragraph, Lordship, they have stated in paragraph 15, Lordship, page 176. That the deponent denies the averments made in paragraph 14 of the writ petition. Further states that what has been paid in this paragraph, if granted by the university, will be an overreach of it. However, if this honorable court gives such direction, the university authority will comply with the same. My lord, after considering all the details, background of the law prescribed by the Pharmacy Council of India as well as UGC, Lordship, at this stage, I pray, at best they should have to consider my provisional affiliation like others, Lordship, for DPharma courts. Though DPharma courts, some cases are pending with the government. Lordship, earlier occasion, your Lordship already heard the matter, but subsequently it is fixed perhaps on 15th or 16th, Lordship, again they'll come because government is again coming with some other order. So, but my resource here today, with all respect, Lordship, I am submitting that at least this petitioner may consider for provisional affiliation to the courses of DPharma Diploma in Pharmacy, which is not prohibited and which they have admitted. If the honorable courts consider that aspect, Lordship, that certainly they will consider, because I am not on that, Lordship, since the PCI given a statutory guideline, paragraph page 33, Lordship, that DPharma course, no NOC is required from the government, only PCI approval. I have a PCI approval, Lordship. Page 33, may I read again, Lordship?
1 minute.
Lordship, please.
Yes, page.
Lordship, page 33, PCI guideline, Lordship, page 33.
Where's your approval from the PCI?
Lordship, PCI approval, just now I supplied recent approval, but earlier approval was 2009, page 32. It was up to 2020, 19 and 20. But just now I supplied the copy of that extra copy, where with the guideline of that, Lordship, extra copy, last page, Lordship. Just now I supplied, Lordship. That is Amma KK College, so and so, so and so, so and so. Extension of approval, Lordship, just now I read, Lordship, extension of up to 2020 to 23. Academic session for 60 admission for D Pharma course.
Yes.
Lordship got it, Lordship. And as per 33, page 33, Lordship, no NOC of the state government is required, Lordship, as well as UGC guideline, Lordship, which also provides they can consider the society or trust or government provisional admission if the construction, everything is there. Report is there, Lordship, they are satisfied with my building everything. As per my instruction, and I have also annexed, Lordship. But by virtue of some this way that we orders, Lordship, create a problem as my learned friend is raising this fee. However, at this stage, since paragraph 15, they have stated, they have relied on my petition also. In my petition also, I have stated in paragraph 14, Lordship, page 23, in my repetition. Even on paragraph 13 also, I have stated paragraph 13 also, my prayer is also there, Lordship. May I read, Lordship? That the petitioner begs to state that the PCI being satisfied on the infrastructures and other amenities, granted approval for the above two courses after taking requisite fees of register so and so, and affiliation and inspection fees of amounting to so and so, and the ASTU also granted consent of affiliation, Lordship, which I earlier referred. Consent of affiliation is there, Lordship. Page 69. Their own letter, Lordship. Mention subject, it is inform you that ASTU in principle agree to affiliate B Pharma, D Pharma courses subject to the necessary approval from the government of Assam, so and so, so and so. But D Pharma course, no approval is required. My respectful clarification on that respect, Lordship. Though my learned friend is taking stand again on his last affidavit that the grant of approval NOC of the state government is required. But my respectful submission, as per PCI guideline as well as the UGC guideline, Lordship, no NOC is required for diploma in pharmacy course, Lordship. And accordingly, also they also admitted the position, Lordship. They are saying that if this honorable court direct, then they can consider, otherwise not, Lordship. So my respectful submission at this stage, kindly consider the temporary affiliation to the D Pharma course, Lordship, diploma in pharmacy course to the petitioner institution so that he can start. Otherwise, he will suffer irreparable loss and injury, Lordship. He started this process, Lordship, since 2019, Lordship. They have taken the requisite fees also. And now they are coming with that plea or that plea, Lordship. And also my landed friend may also relied since he has annexed the one gazette notification, which is not at all applicable in my case because my application is pending since 2019, Lordship, page 179, notification dated 9th August 2022. 179, Lordship, recent affidavit, day before yesterday, their new affidavit.
What does it say?
179, Lordship. It's a gazette notification, 9th August 2099, Lordship. Then next page, Lordship, affiliation. This notification came because earlier that procedure, that guideline was not there in their act, Lordship. With all respect, Lordship, only my learned friend may raise that point, Lordship. 180 page last point number B, Lordship. No new college shall be given permission or affiliation by the university without prior concurrence of the state government. Without clarifying that whether B Pharma or D Pharma, Lordship. And apart from that, it is a 2002 notification, which is not at all applicable in a retrospective way. Because I applied before the ASTU, Assam Science and Technology University, in 2019 by submitting depositing requisite fee. They have also inspected my institution. They have no such complaint that I did not fulfill the PCI guideline. And the PCI also, given the scope of that, the for D Pharma course, diploma in pharmacy course, no NOC is to be required. And as per UGC guideline also, there is a provision for provisional affiliation. So with all respect, Lordship, I pray at least that institution may start and continue for temporary consideration of temporary affiliation by the AST Assam Science and Technology University, Lordship. This is my respectful submission, Lordship.
Lordship,
If anything
as this
is
is
required,
concerned, Your Lordship, there are twofold problems, Your Lordship, so far as he is concerned. First, Your Lordship, now there is a dispute, Your Lordship, whether, Your Lordship, the health institutions, for health institutions, it is the ASTU, Assam Science and Technology University is the competent authority, or the Health University of Shankardev Health University is the competent authority.
How?
That is the issue raised by the government, Your Lordship. Government issued a letter, Your Lordship, and by issuing the letter said that you stop issuing affiliation to all the healthcare institutes which have falls under healthcare institutes. So, Your Lordship, that is an issue. Our position is that since it is under technical course, Your Lordship, AICT, that we have written to the government that it should remain with us, Your Lordship. But that issue has still not been resolved. In view of that, Your Lordship was pleased to implead the state government in health department as a party respondent in the present case, Your Lordship. That there is an order and subsequently newly implemented as the health department was newly implemented. Your Lordship was pleased about that order. That is the first part, Your Lordship. So, Your Lordship, until and unless that dispute settles, Your Lordship, probably it will be otherwise also difficult for us to pass a temporary affiliation. Then, Your Lordship.
1 minute. Who appears for health? Have you filed your affidavit? Come to the mic. I'll come to you.
I'll clarify my land inquiry, Lordship.
I have not yet received
Have a
any
record of-
instructions, Lordship, whether Shankardev Institutes of Health, and us to is the necessary, the Lordship. So, Srimanto Shankardev Health University, there is a separate council, Lordship. So, I have to take instructions in that matter. Lordship.
Otherwise, your lordship, our stand, your
Don't
lordship.
matter.
Let me have some time, Lordship.
Lordship,
Otherwise, your lordship.
they will, Lordship, I pray, whatever decision, Lordship, with all respect, as my learned friend query, that they cannot, Lordship, in my additional affidavit, Lordship, I have stated, Lordship, they have granted approval on 15/9/2020 in 3 colleges. These are some Science and Technology University, and now he is coming with that plea. And that is also
I will
already,
clarify, I am not stating that is not what I am pressing, your lordship. There is a dispute, there is an order, direction from the government, your lordship.
Where is that order?
Lordship, that is been annexed, your lordship, in one of the affidavit, your lordship.
which is clarified in 186 page, Lordship.
I have, your lordship, your
In their
lordship may
affidavit.
kindly come to.
In
page
their affidavit,
186.
kindly consider that, Lordship. 186.
185 and 86, we have written, your lordship, to the government. This is, your lordship, our letter. We are saying that we should be allowed to affiliate.
They have already given some institution.
Let me submit. Now we have written to that, your lordship. Apart from that, your lordship, the second issue is, your lordship, of the NOC from the government, your lordship. Apart from this issue, your lordship, the other issue, your lordship, the other hurdle, your lordship, for him to get the affiliation is the NOC from the government. Now, if your lordship comes.
NOC for D farm or B farm?
B farm for both, your lordship. I'll show, your lordship, why it is required, your lordship. Your lordship will kindly come to page 33 of their writ petition, your lordship.
Yes.
This is, your lordship, Pharmacy Council of India guideline. And this is guideline is applicable for their NOC, your lordship, their permission. Your lordship will kindly, wherever the council has granted approval for conduct of first year course in respect of diploma, degree, both diploma and degree, farm the courses in pharmacy, said approval is subject to following condition. This is a guideline, your lordship, for the Pharmacy Council of India. And we are not governed by the Pharmacy Council of India guideline.
Yeah.
We are governed by the, your lordship, UGC guideline and our statute, your lordship. Now, if your lordship comes to the page 80 of the writ petition, your lordship.
Yes.
And the relevant portion is, your lordship, page 84. Procedure for granting temporary affiliation, your lordship.
Yes.
He has already read over it, your lordship. Clause 4.4.5. Appropriate order from the government. Your lordship will kindly note the word government. He is relying on the Pharmacy Council of India's permission, your lordship. Government permission and Pharmacy Council of India's permission cannot be same, your lordship. There is a procedure for grant of permission by the government, your lordship. That for that, your lordship, he has already applied, your lordship, and a case is also pending. So far as GOV approval is concerned. Permits the Secretary of Trust to start the college with details of the courses and programs. Now, your lordship, until and unless that, it has not said, your lordship, whether B farm or D farm. For the college, we grant affiliation for the entire college, your lordship. Now, for granting affiliation to the college, your lordship, if they start P farm, then D farm, your lordship, we will have to have this NOC from the government. And the other colleges for which we have been issuing, your lordship, affiliation only on the basis of the, your lordship, NOC issued by the government, your lordship. This is the problem, your lordship. And our statute, your lordship, is very categorical. Why, your lordship, it has been brought in 2022, that gazette notification. The first statute, your lordship, for some reason, your lordship, has not been notified, your lordship, till 2022, your lordship. When it was not notified, Honorable Chancellor pointed it out that there is no first statute of the university. Therefore, your lordship, in 2022, it had to be, your lordship, notified, your lordship, and first statute. Otherwise, your lordship, the same guideline, same principle we have followed. Without having NOC, neither for the D farm nor for the B farm, we have, your lordship, issued certificate. Now, in these circumstances, your lordship, until and unless that certificate NOC is from the state government, your lordship, we cannot. Therefore, your lordship, my prayer will be, if your lordship, he is seeking consideration of his case, let him file a representation before the ASTU authorities, your lordship. ASTU authority will go through the entire thing, your lordship, every aspect of the matter, including there, since there is a communication between state and the ASTU authority, and will pass a speaking order within a specific period of time. Your lordship.
That's fine, that's fine.
Lord.
But when there is a tussle between you and one Sangatif,
Government, your lordship.
now how can you issue the order?
That's the problem, your lordship. That's why, your lordship, if government clarifies everything, our stand is that we are competent since it is a AICT technical, it falls under technical education. We are the authority and we can grant it. And in fact, we have written to the state government saying that since we are an autonomous body, your lordship, so we have written to the state government, we will grant affiliation, your lordship. And government has not issued any letter there.
But what about the dispute?
Dispute, your lordship, that letter communication is going on, your lordship, between the two universities. Sankardev is also asking us not to give affiliation. And we are saying that we will, since it is falls under AICT, and government has not finally conclusively said that who is the authority to issue this affiliation, your lordship. That has created the entire, your lordship, controversy. Until and unless government clarifies, till, your lordship, this problem will remain, your lordship. And otherwise, your lordship, if he wants, your lordship, he can submit a representation and will pass, the authority will pass.
No, that is the second part.
Second part, your lordship. The first part is most important, your lordship.
Until that is clear,
Yes,
how can I pass an order
lordship.
directing him to find it?
Lordship.
Yes, what do you say? Something constant.
I will obtain instructions, lordship, in this case. Lordship may fix the matter another day. Settle the matter.
1 week?
Lordship?
In 1 week,
No,
instruction
no,
can
not
be.
1 week.
Why not just come
At
here?
least 2 weeks.
Lordship. I pray one clarification, lordship, of my landed friend query.
Regarding NOC, lordship.
Lordship, Pharmacy Council,
several matters are pending, lordship.
That is all right. B farm.
B Pharma, I am not praying. B Pharma, diploma in pharmacy, lordship. As my landed friend is saying, lordship, Pharmacy Council is a statutory body. Lordship, guided by the government of India, as Pharmacy Council advocate is there. And UGC guideline, lordship, page 80, lordship, 26, lordship, which clarifies the proposed college seeking affiliation at the time of inspection by the university shall be satisfying the following requirements in respect of any prescribed by the statutory or regulatory body concerned, whichever is higher. Here is the Pharmacy Council of India is the higher authority, lordship, which is guiding.
That is
State-
eligibility, your lordship.
Lordship,
And
with
procedure is in the next page. your
lordship,
That's the problem.
that lordship, and
84
as my
is the
landed friend,
procedure,
lordship, there in the UGC guideline, lordship, there is no mention of the state government, lordship. It is a government, lordship, Pharmacy Council of India.
It's your lordship, what your lordship.
Let me clarify.
Okay. There's no point wasting time.
Lordship, I pray, lordship, the entire matter may be considered, lordship, for temporary affiliation at least. So that, lordship, they are,
Let us get some clear instructions.
because they will not, lordship, because government is delaying since 2019, lordship. I am totally, lordship, and today, my landed friend, lordship, earlier occasion saying that NOC cannot be granted as per their affidavit, and subsequently they are coming with another affidavit saying that ASTU is not permissible as it is a medical education. While I file affidavit, lordship, then they said that yes, and accordingly they granted approval of the sum of the college a provisional affiliation, lordship. I have annexed that, lordship. Kindly go through that or consider that, lordship, affiliation, and which I now guideline referred now, lordship, also say in my affidavit, lordship, dated 3/5/2023, where, lordship, provisional affiliation was granted by the my landed in 2023, lordship.
Okay.
On 21/2023,
I'll fix it. Let me get some instructions.
lordship, I will take just, lordship, that if my landed friend is correct, lordship, kindly consider that letter, lordship, 21/2023, Just Lordship, I filed this affidavit on 3/5/2020, my affidavit.
Which affidavit?
Affidavit, Lordship. Page, just I am submitting, Lordship, page 168. Sorry, 165, Lordship. On my affidavit. If my learned friend is correct, how it is? If the provisional admission is for this way, that way, Lordship. It was letter was issued on 21/2023. First paragraph, Lordship, sir. As per provision of the Assam Technology University, with a pending approval of the Academic Council, I am directed to convey approval of provisional affiliation. Why not my case, Lordship? If this my learned friend is correct, Lordship, kindly consider that. I am praying for D Pharma course, where PCI is the like a bar council, Lordship.
Yes, what is this?
Lordship, we have your Lordship. I have not
Then?
denied it. That's your Lordship. Your Lordship may kindly come to my letter, your Lordship, page 186. From register. This is dated 7/4/2022.
Yes.
Then your Lordship, we have written to the Secretary of Assam Technical Education Department, your Lordship. Here, your Lordship. We have your Lordship mentioned, your Lordship, somehow your Lordship, second page, your Lordship. We have informed the authorities that we will go ahead with giving.
If my landed friend saying that for ASTU cannot, Lordship, is a technical education.
No,
How
Your
in
Lordship, we have-
2023, with all respect, Lordship, if he is allowed provisional affiliation, Lordship, why not my
we
case,
have,
Lordship?
your
It's a
Lordship,
clear
and we-
discrimination.
after, on the basis of that,
Just
we have
just
informed the
try to
authorities-
delay the matter,
we have
Lordship.
informed the authorities that we will continue with issuing the affiliation, your Lordship. This is with the approval of the Vice Chancellor, your Lordship, registered written that letter, your Lordship. Now, point is, your Lordship, this. Pursuant to that, your Lordship, we have issued provisional, we have issued the affiliation to the two colleges, your Lordship, he has mentioned. And that is on the basis of your Lordship, no objection certificate issued by the government, your Lordship.
So
That
he does not have the.
Does your Lordship will kindly come to page 187.
Yes.
The Higher Education Technical Department has no objection to grant provisional NOC to start academic activities for the session 2023 at the Asian Mission Institute of Pharmaceutical Science, Kayakusi, Borpeta, subject to the following conditions. Now, on the basis of this, another one, your Lordship may kindly, somehow your Lordship could not annex a to deduction. For the other institute, your Lordship, of Girijananda University, your Lordship, that is the NOC from the authority, your Lordship. That NOC, your Lordship. On the basis of NOC, your Lordship, if they have the NOC, then that is the other institute he has referred to in his affidavit, your Lordship. In both the cases, your Lordship, Government Joint Secretary, the Government of Assam, has issued your Lordship NOC. On the basis of that, we have your Lordship granted affiliation.
My
Therefore, your Lordship, I
clear
am
case is
submitting,
that,
your Lordship.
Lordship, NOC for B Pharma course is not required of the state government. Like, Lordship, it is a state, Pharmacy Council of India is a
How can
statutory
it be a
body.
government, your Lordship?
Lordship,
Pharmacy
apart
Council
from
of
that,
India?
like a law college, Bar Council of
It is a
India, which
statutory
is
body, your Lordship.
UGC clarified that. Lordship, in UGC guideline clarified that statute, which is statutory body and which have every power. And since they have said that no NOC is required from the state government, on that point, kindly Lordship consider and pass appropriate order, I pray, without delaying the matter, because Lordship, with all respect, I am submitting before this honorable court, this man is harassed like anything. And
See, Majumdar, I have got the whole point.
Lordship,
I've grasped the whole issue.
Lordship,
So far as no objection certificate from government is required or not, that I've already
Lordship,
taken it.
and that
Only issue is now who is going to issue the affiliation?
that since Lordship, as per 165, Lordship, since ASTU can grant the Lordship here in this college, a provisional affiliation was granted. One in my 165-page lordship affidavit. Why not my case, lordship? They are pending my case for since 2019, lordship. They have also given consent. Lordship, I am not, lordship, I am not, with all respect, lordship, they have given agreement, page 69 in my writ petition. They have in 2022 for 2019,
Page 69.
lordship,
This one also, it says something else.
lordship.
Read it.
Above mentioned societies inform you the STU in principle agree to affiliate B Pharma courses, lordship. I am on that.
Continue.
Lordship, BSc chemistry is subject to the necessary approval from the government of PCI, then PCI, lordship.
Government of
PCI. I have a approval from the PCI. I have approval from the PCI, lordship. I placed this lordship up to 2023. And also my learned friend affidavit, lordship, while they are saying, if this honorable court consider, I pray, lordship, a provisional affiliation may be considered, paragraph 15, lordship, 176 of their affidavit, lordship. However, if this honorable will give such direction, the university authority will comply the same.
That will have to your lordship.
Lordship, I pray, lordship.
Not right, your lordship, to comply.
Mr. K. Majumdar, learned counsel to the petition. Also heard Mr. S. Chakraborty. Learned,
As Bhattacharya.
sorry, S. Bhattacharya. Learned counsel,
Okay.
standing counsel,
Lordship,
standing counsel
lordship,
for the
Assam Science and Technology. Limited.
Assam Science and Technology University. Stop. MS
D Bora.
D. Bora, learned standing counsel, health department.
And PCI council is their lordship.
Shall receive instructions with regard to the dispute between
Lordships, I pray, lordship, since PCI also standing council is there, where they have given approval, lordship, let them clarify whether NOC is required from the state government for D Pharma
what
course.
will take place. Who is that letter that you have written?
Lordship, which
Whatever,
Lordship,
with regard to the dispute. For granting affiliation by the Assam Science and Technology University and Srimanta Shangadeva University of Health Sciences, Guwahati. Stop. You take instructions on this issue and come there. I'll give you 1 week time.
Wait, sir, check
Sorry.
this two weeks.
This the matter again on. Okay. 22nd June. It is made clear there shall be no adjournment and the next.
lordship,
I am appearing for a referral number 1, my lord, Pharmacy Council of India.
PCI.
Okay, and Mr.
P. Sharma, CGC, my
B. Sharma, let us CGC appears for the.
referral number 1.
lordship,
number 1.
one, I pray, lordship, regarding 165 letter, lordship, that also may be clarified if the lordship, since on 165 page 21, 2023 affiliation was given, provisional affiliation was given, lordship. So my case can be considered, lordship, as my learned friend has referred, lordship.
165 is given by the
ASTU, lordship,
ASTU.
lordship.
So what clarification?
Lordship,
What clarification will she?
No, I
How
pray,
much
lordship,
is clear, lordship?
as my
You will
learned,
grant affiliation till your lordship.
Yes,
has formal
this year, what do you have to say in this?
they have also given their affidavit, lordship.
And here we have filed our affidavit, my lord. In the
No, without going to the affidavit, you give your submission. What do you have to say on this?
My lord,
the no objection certificate.
regarding, my lord, here,
With regard to D farm.
my lord, here, my lord, one para is here, we have included in the, my lord. 140, 143, my lord. 143, please, my lord. Our affidavit, my lord, pharmacy council.
Yes.
Para 4, my lord, last para, my lord. May I read, my lord? That it is respectfully submitted that the consent of the affiliation of examining authority for D-Farm courses and consent affiliation of examining authority and NOC of the state government for D-Farm courses are prerequisite for consideration of approval of pharmacy courses under pharmacy.
That is B farm,
My lord,
but I'm talking about D farm.
D-Farm, my lord. Well, here D-Farm is here, my lord, 144 page, my lord. D-Farm, my lord. Initially, it was D-Farm, it was written. It is respectfully submitted the consent of the affiliation of examination authority for D-Farm courses and consent of affiliation of examination of NOC of the state government for D-Farm courses are prerequisite.
Where?
143, page 142, my lord.
143.
My lord. Last part, my lord. Para 4.
Yes.
It is correct. Clarified, lord. Which I pray.
So that means NOC from the state government is not required
Yes. My
For-
lord, it is,
for D farm.
Yes.
That's the language.
Yes.
my lord, it is language, my lord. The consent of It's my lord, for clarify, I will also take,
From a reading of paragraph 4,
my lord. My lord,
it is clear that examining authority affiliation of exam for D farm
my lord.
Yes.
and
And-
consent of affiliation of so and so
That's
for B farm.
yes.
That's it.
My lord.
So D farm, no state government.
My lord,
NOC is
Samson here, my lord. My lord, for this purpose, I also clarify, my lord.
You clarify
My
that
lord.
point also.
And I'll take instruction, my lord. And just one lordship, just I referred the guideline of this here. That which I now referred, lordship. Here only says consent of appellation of the examining authority. There is no mention for D Pharma course, NOC of the state government. And which very much clear, lordship. That also may be observed, lordship, in the order, lordship. So that my learned friend have to take instruction on that.
Not for that. Now at least D farm is clear.
Yes,
You take instructions on that also and come back.
my lord.
Yes.
Okay.
He may
Your
have
lordship
placed
is fixing it on your lordship.
22nd.
22nd, lordship.
Can be it on 27th, your lordship.
Lordship, I will be out of lordship on 26th. I am for
Then 20, your lordship.
20,
Okay, 20.
Lordship.
20, lordship.
Yes.
Any hearing day, lordship?
20 is the hearing.
20, lordship, please. Lordship is the last term, so that lordship and endeavor may be lordship to dispose lordship. Otherwise, much obliged, lordship.
Deeply obliged, your lordship.
15 of Delhi hearing.
Opposite party has timing, lordship.
What is it?
One five. Lordship, please the matter taken up at 13 of June because my senior, Mr. M. Khani lack in the court number 20, Lordship. Because Lordship 2015 matter, Lordship.
That's why I'm taking up the matter. Even why do you want to adjourn it? Why do you want to adjourn it? You're saying it's a 2015 matter.
Yes, Lordship.
Then
He's praying like his senior is on legs. Lack in the court number 20, Lordship.
then
Please the matter fixed on 13 of June, Lordship.
13th of June.
Yes, Lordship. Who is that, Lordship?
13th of June, how many cases are there? Nine people. On request made on behalf of Mr. M. Hunt. Also for the petition. This is the matter on 15th.
Twenty-two.
Yeah, please, Your Lordship. Lordship, I have received a copy of the affidavit in opposition filed by the respondent number 226, Lordship. So therefore, Lordship, 1 week time may be given for filing our reply.
Okay, Mr.
PJ Datta.
PJ Datta, let us counsel for the petition. Praise for 1 week,
Lordship.
1 week time to file reply affidavit. To the counter filed by the respondents 2 to 6.
Dibrugarh University, Lordship.
Praise allowed. This after 1 week.
Obliged.
Okay.
Please. Zero.